Hello guys, welcome back to part 2 of this whole tutorial or ship tutorial. It will be a ship, so yeah, it's just gonna put all them together and like sink it and like sink them together, and then you have a ocean liner. This would be a 4-funneled around 1910s era ocean liner, by the way. So to get started, oh yeah, but wait, hold up. Before we get started, I changed the color of the draft, and it's now this color, so copy that down and repaint all the draft and stuff. And now let's get started. First, what you're going to want to do is you want to move this all the way back here, and then all the way up here. And then you're going to put it back one, and then move it away, so you have at least one block of extra right here and one block of extra in the front. Now what you're going to do is you're going to delete a bunch of these blocks, because last time I didn't put into account something, and now you're going to want to delete all this. So yeah, just do that real quick. Shouldn't take long. Might as well delete this as well. And then boom. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to extend it out by 2 blocks, or until you reach, or until you have one extra block away from here. And then you're going to do the same exact thing on the other side. And then you're just going to basically build it up like that, or like that, and then you're gonna just keep doing that, so you basically have something that looks like this. And of course you're gonna do them on both sides. And then you're going to fill it in just like this. Use blocks of any choice. And you're going to paint it the rest. Okay, pretty simple. These next parts are going to be pretty simple until I get to the stern. The stern is one of the more harder parts of the build, because it takes a lot of trial and error usually. So it's kind of annoying sometimes. So here we go. Here's the basic hull. I mean, not the hull, but the bow. You're gonna want to save. Remember to always save. Save it over a couple times, just in case. And now, folding. Basically take an angle lock, take off the, keep it powered, turn off can collide, and then turn on transparent. You're going to put that anywhere, really. Because it's transparent, you can't really see it. Now, I'm going to move this down a bit. Now you're going to want to do all of this, and then what am I doing? Okay. Basically going to do that. And then you're gonna just build up all the way. And basically you want to just repeat this until you get to the end and you have one block remaining. So basically just build like that. Very simple, you just repeat, repeat, and yeah. You just want to fill this entire thing with the half blocks. Very, very simple. Sometimes I use an auto clicker for this part because it takes a while. You can, but it's really whatever. It just takes a second. It takes a couple seconds, really takes longer to set up the auto clicker. A lot of mouse clicking. And then finally the half wedges. Takes a long time, but it's pretty easy. Okay, now you just paint. takes a while. Really just paint everywhere. Really get the gist of it. Just paint. This entire video, first like 10-20 minutes of this video is probably just gonna be painting, just placing blocks repeatedly. Very repetitive step. Basically every single hole has this part. Basically every hole has this middle part. It's pretty much the same on everything. Okay. Now this is probably a good time to really just test it and stuff. Put an anchor down. I like using E, so I can have easy access to that anchor. Then I like putting blocks right here real quick. Okay. Okay. Okay, this part is going to be recorded at a different time than the stern, but it's going to be one big video, so probably right now you'll be seeing the second part of this video, and hello guys, this is going to be a continuation of the stern tutorial. This is the part where it actually shows the stern instead of the middle part, so let's get on with it. Okay, to start, let's make our stern shape. So we're going to be doing that. Space it out, and then we're going to go this way a little bit, and then we're going to go all the way back here. We're going to scoot all the way to the end. Leave a little bit of room for the nameplate and stuff, or whatever. Then add a little bit too. And then pull up. Then we can start to taking shape of the stern. Personally, I like doing a simple one that consists of this right here, and or take away this. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do this, so you have nice U shape, but not too defined. Now we're going to connect it up to that part. And then you take your little drag thing for this, and then you move it on there. You move it up to the top of your hole. And then now, I like to start with making the sort of what's it called? The skeleton. Okay, and then for the skeleton, what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to go in kind of like that. No. I'm gonna go like that, and then that. Oh my god. Okay. Do whatever you want for that part. But basically, you're gonna want to go straight down after that. Now, you're going to want to put it all the way up to there. Actually, hold. I'm actually gonna do something else. I'm going to put a 1x4 there instead. So I feel like that would look a little bit better. Now, what I usually do is I pull up an image of some sort, or like a 3D model, let's just say, with a ship, so I can see what the rudder looks like. Just give me a second to do all that. Okay. Now, basically I gotta copy what I see from the image onto the boat. So, do a very simple representation. By the way, the image I'm using is, the reference is Titanic's Rudder, kinda. It's not gonna be like good, but it's not gonna be horrible. It's gonna be okay. It's not gonna be exact, but it'll look good enough for what I'm doing. Okay, that's decent. So now I'm just gonna fill this in. Obviously, do whatever you want with the rudder. Make it however you want. For now, I'm just gonna make it incorporate into the bow, not actually make it work, because let's face it, I don't want to do that right now, and you shouldn't be that hard. Just gonna paint it all real quick, and then now look at the profile. Okay. Quickly gonna save. But now, take a look. I'm gonna take a look at this part of the bow, and I'm actually going to copy this first wedge profiles so that it's the same. Some may tell you not to do this, but do whatever it is. This is just what I like to do. So I just like to keep the profile the same because I just like it like that, I guess. I don't know. Don't ask me. I just like it the way it looks, you know, when both of the starting profiles are the same. basically copy that. What you don't want to do is make your stern and your bow the same thing, but just like change to the front, this part a little bit. Like, I used to do that a lot, but yeah, no. Just refrain from doing that as much as possible. So now, count at 5. This should be a segment of the video where I just copy the front part a little bit. Right there. Okay. Now to look. Okay, so it's just 3. It's just 3 is all the way up. Okay. This 2, of course. Yeah, it's just 3 sets of 2 all the way up. So, we'll do that real quick. And then you gotta do the one thing where do that. If you haven't wondered already, this tutorial will be a little bit longer than the whole one, probably. Because usually, the stern takes a little bit longer to build. Make sure to save always, as I said. And then, now real quick, I'm going to start on some of this. Basically, line the whole thing with them wedges. that. Make sure that's in the correct orientation. Okay. Okay, now, that's your basic outline for the start of the stern. Quickly, I'm going to do this part. Just a jetpack up here real quick. Okay. Now, you can kind of see where I'm going for. Now, where to start? I'm gonna quickly do some preparation work. For the rest of the stern. This is where a propeller could go. Probably won't, because I mean, you could put them wherever, really. Now, build out a little bit. Usually I do 3 blocks. Those are where the propellers are going to go. So just to remind yourself, take a little propeller, put it right there. Could be any size, I just put those for now. Usually I make custom propellers, but those are placements. Now, this is where it gets a little bit tricky. Actually, like putting it all together into one thing of whatever. Could get a little bit tricky. Usually does get very tricky. that looks good for now. I'm gonna copy a little bit more from this right here. Actually, no, probably best not to do that. Could do a little bit though. Probably better to actually start with this side, because you can blend it all together. There's a high chance that a lot of this stuff I'm doing right now may be deleted and then redone in the coming up video. In the coming up sections of this video. Some of this stuff might be redone to look better. So, as you saw with my last one, I indeed did redo some of the parts of the bow. Sorry if that was a little bit annoying, but shouldn't be that much of a problem. Hold up, let me cook. It's actually coming together, more or less. Okay, you can see my vision now. So okay, probably later in the video I'm gonna smooth it out a little bit more so it doesn't look all blocky like this, but yeah, you'll see. Because right now, as you could probably tell, it's not looking that smooth compared to the bow. Which is a problem. It shouldn't be a big problem right at the moment. It's been around 20 minutes, I think, around that time. In case you couldn't tell, I'm working. This looks very blocky right now, which is not the look I'm looking for, but will be fixed. Sooner or later. Probably will refine it a little bit. Currently, I'm working on it. Okay, honestly it doesn't look that bad actually. 200 block, okay, that's quite a bit. No problem though. Okay, home stretch, and then I can get started on refining everything. The refining phase of actually building is the most important phase because mostly that's when you actually like put the finishing touches, so that's when you find all the mistakes and fix them. Which, in Plain Crazy, there's usually a lot of mistakes that you can make when building. So yeah, but as I always say, if something looks good to you, then totally fine. Honestly, this don't look that bad. I might not actually be able to refine this, but probably will. Honestly, this right here ain't bad. If you don't want to refine it, you don't have to, but I just recommend refining once you're done with the build, because sometimes a little push can make the build better. And Plain Crazy, that little push can go a long way, you know. You know. Okay. Oh, looks like I forgot a block right there. Okay, this is where refinement comes in. Major refinement real quick. Basically, I'm gonna delete a bunch of this. Because I messed up right here a lot. And I feel that refinement right there is needed. Why looking over your builds once you're done is so important, because you look over the build, make sure it's a-okay, and then you can set sail. If I look like I'm rushing a little bit, it's because I am. It's like the end of the day, and I've been putting this video off, low-key, I'm not even gonna lie. Can't even lie to you on that part. So don't be lazy like me and put things off, so yeah. But yeah, as I said, I might make this into a series of making an entire ship, but this is just a general tutorial as well. So yeah. Yeah. Trust me, in Plane Crazy, something can look really bad when you first start building it, but once you actually keep going, it looks better and better. Like when I started this stern, it looked kind of interesting in my opinion, but now it's looking good, better than ever. Actually, hold up, idea. Okay, finishing color. Finish up the coloring. Okay. Okay, that looks kinda interesting, but hold up. Refinement may be needed, as I said. I forget about that little Easter egg. The fart sound in Plane Crazy. Every time I hear it, I just like, it might caught off guard. It's such a forgettable part of Plane Crazy. Just like the boo 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 thing. You know. Hopefully y'all know what I'm talking about, because if not, that's very embarrassing. Okay, now I do advise to make custom propellers for everything, instead of just using the normal Plane Crazy propellers. Make like the, I don't know, whatever. But whatever is okay, you can do whatever for the propellers. And hold up, let me just compress that angle real quick. Uh-oh. And then save, of course. And almost did it. Okay, that is a stern. Of course, I do recommend fixing anything that you think may be wrong. Maybe not entirely copying this one-to-one, and maybe just using the method. I may want to save, and then I'm going to go to water so I can test it out a little bit, because testing out on water is very important. Hold on a minute. Don't mind me. Let's get a good water line real quick. Okay. There. Okay, honestly, looking at this right now, it's kind of short, but honestly, it still looks good. So, I mean, it being short isn't a problem. You could add more funnels that way, and it's not looking all weird. But I would recommend using this method, but making it a little bit taller. Maybe 7 or 8 blocks tall instead of 6. But overall, that's that whole tutorial complete. So now I'll see y'all in the next video, wherever that is, soon.